Hello everyone, it's Shotgun 1000 reporting for Tutti. Welcome back to an episode of Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus Starcross World. In the last episode, we met our fate with battling the Wandera Remains boss, Chloraline. After going a trip down memory lane about Tuesday last week about me losing my cat Polly, which went on for a bit of a 2.5 minute talk about how I felt about it on that day. But we're not going to concern ourselves about that now because we all know death happens to us all. We're just going to have to move on with it. This episode, we are in the Christmas era officially now. We are in Winter Horns. Starting off with Northeast Frost Street. Let's begin to head our way in. While I'm actually doing this stage, I actually wanted to say, how do you guys feel about snow? Do most of you enjoy snow? Do most of you not enjoy snow for any given reason? Like, let me know in the comments down below. Like, are you somebody who likes snow because of making snowmen and snowball fights? Or are you somebody who's not really a massive fan of snow because of having to drive over slippery conditions on a road because of it when going to work or town or basically anywhere in general, really? Like, I like snow when it comes to actually watching it snowing. But when it comes to like building a snowman, doing snowball fights, just walking around in the snow in general, I'm not a heavy fan of it. Anyway, side missions in this stage. Find the side alley is one of the hidden missions, and the other one we've discovered, destroy 4 animal snow sculptures. I'm gonna drop my sword ability to pick up Ranger, because it could come in handy actually. We'll get our first figurine on the stage. And we got a cutter hiding behind a wooden box. There we go. Now, approaching this area where the vending machine is, we have got 2 Papa Bros Juniors basically guarding it. This will give you ammunition of 150. You don't have to be concerned about about how much you use, but be saving of it regardless, because you never know, it might actually come in handy about having to keep a certain amount. I don't. Okay, no, you can't. I wanted to make sure if you could get up there or not. Apparently you can't. So, I'm going to drop the vending machine so I can shoot a bullet at that bomb block. Yes, you could shoot a vending machine, say a soda pop, or just a can of lemonade. We're basically like, I don't know. I don't even know what these cans are supposed to be referenced as. But either way, this is why you need to save them to get rid of these shutter doors. Because there's our first Volume 2 capsule. We then get to destroy these crates for a red star coin. And also, there's our first hidden Waddle Dee. Right, now we'll proceed further onwards. This is actually very craftily hidden. There's a second animal snow sculpture right there. First time when I played through this stage, I actually missed that snow sculpture way too many times. Because it blended in with the surroundings so well. Right, get rid of you, Poppy Bros Jr. And obviously dealing with the penguins, sending out more snowballs for us to deal with. Oh dear. Yeah, dealing with yawns at the minute. Oh, okay. Red Star going for a trouble there. Then we should jump up here. We do actually need the Ranger ability, so I'm not going to get rid of it just yet. We're going to run along these destructible blocks and shoot that target switch. That will open up the secret path for us and also reveal some star coins. And in we go. Over here, we got a red switch for us to hit, and then we got to charge a shot to hit that switch that's going back and forth. You can hit that red switch as many times as you want, so that way you can keep trying to hit that target switch over and over again, so you don't have to concern yourself at all about missing out on this hidden Waddle Dee. I'm now going to ditch the Ranger ability because we don't need it anymore. Because I want fire now. Gonna get rid of you. And if we drop down here, another craftily hidden snow sculpture. Not gonna be dealing with you, Gabon. We're not at the shopping mall anymore, so I can't tell you off for throwing bombs anymore. And look how small of a bomb block that is. And it contains our next hidden Waddle Dee. However, that is not all. If we drop down to the other side over here, we got ourselves a figurine. And yet, listening to this music right now, doesn't it sound like music similarly to how you hear it in Xenoblade Chronicles 2? I'm trying to think of that that explorable area where everything is iced over. Where is the homeland of the guy that wears the eye patch? Who's known to be the prince of that given area. I'm blanking on what it's called. Because the last time I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was around 4 to 5 years ago. Maybe even longer for all I know. But I definitely played it at some point during the pandemic or after the pandemic. I definitely do recall that. Right. This is actually the end of the stage, basically. We drop down here. There's a hidden figurine. Just going to get rid of that snowball. Get rid of this penguin. Drop the stairs over here. Deal with the Papa Bros Jr. throwing bombs down at us. There's a woofie. Now, the next bunch of stairs is all the way up there. We want to actually jump up. There is our last hidden snow sculpture. So that's that hidden Waddle Dee mission done. And then we want to send the stairs down here. Upon bringing the stairs down here, those two penguins will show up out of nowhere. We'll destroy this wall, get rid of that boofer horn, and there is our last hidden Waddle Dee of the stage. Just gonna fast charge over to save us a little bit of time. Just gonna leave those penguin be. And then we got well, not an entourage personally, but we got like a party of copy ability enemies that are guarding 3 switches. We hit them all. That will allow us access to the end of the stage. However, you notice we actually are still missing 1 bonus mission. Reason why is because it's over here. Reach the clock tower. We get some star coins for our trouble, and then a quick walk back over to the end of the stage. And there we go. For our figurines, we get bomb. Hold down the button to aim and throw. Got it? Hold, aim, throw, hit, boom, or whatever. I honestly do not get why they come up with these descriptions, honestly. You can run and throw them to, or roll them ahead of you to get an explosive strike. That's the one I find weird. You can run and throw them to, or roll them ahead. When you're throwing them while running, that counts as rolling them, game. You're literally saying the same description about a move twice. Running and throwing them or rolling them ahead is the same thing. Right, our first Volume 2 figurine is a light ring. Then back to Volume 1, we have storage cabinet. And then our last figurine we picked up is the Twister. Retro on Ice is our next stage, followed by some treasure rows that we're actually going to be unlocking momentarily right now. One located to our left, I believe. Yep, right over there. And the other one located to our right-ish. Over there. So this one, Chain Bomb. Great. Just flipping great. So, over here, just going to throw the bombs over to each side, get rid of those blocks. Just basically throw the bombs into the enemies in the water. Do not even bother jumping into the water, because otherwise you're going to be wasting your time. Okay. I guess that one is an exception. Right. There we go. Okay, we had to do it in 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we basically did that in 1 minute and 10. Yeah, I know, honestly, I really do not like the bomb ability in this game. I really don't. Right, Cluttered Needle is next up. So with this one, you basically pick up objects and throw them into the bomb blocks in order to move on. There we go. Just pick up enemies and throw them into the jab hogs, and then get to move on ahead on that one. Yeah, I'm actually not really in the right mindset to think about anything to talk about at the moment because I can't think of anything to actually say. It's just a case of I'm saying what is already happening on the screen, where it's like, do I really need to say what is actually happening on screen right now? Because you can all see it very, very clearly. So do I really need to go into too much detail about it? Because I don't think I do. Because it's not really good commentary if it's like, you need to do this and you need to do that. You can see this over there, so you've got to move over there. It's like, it's basically a case of YouTube commentary turning into backseat driving. And I don't particularly like the feeling of that. Right, Metro on Ice next up. Going to be dealing with a frozen subway. So there's a Noddy over there and also a chili. Got a carton of milk. Do I need the ice ability? I don't actually recall. No, I think I'll pass. So with this stage in particular, and I actually find it's kind of ironically weird how the majority the majority of the subway is broken up to actually see water underneath. Like, where the heck did this water even come from? Really is giving me a lot of options for the ice ability, but I don't really want to pick it up. I don't think it's vitally important to actually have the ability, to be honest. I really do hope, actually, I think I'm actually going to restart the stage real fast because I accidentally jumped into the icy cold water, and I think there is an objective based on the icy cold water to never jump in it. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I do have a strong suspicion into thinking that's the case. Right, this guy is not going to be jumping into the icy cold water this time. Right, okay, so over here we got these star coins for us to pick up. Collecting every single one of these will actually give you more star coins. So if you don't want to waste your time with that, you can just leave them be, if you fancy. But I tend to pick them up anyway because star coins are definitely important for the late game. Because in case if you want to pick up figurines that you have missed, you can basically do that. Oh god. Right, we have the ability to actually go for the crash, but I want to stand on here. Stand on top of 2 trains. Got plenty of food. It would actually leave a bread and a cup of coffee. Not saying that a cup of coffee is not actually kind of things I particularly drink, because I'm more of a tea drinker personally. I honestly hate the smell of coffee. I really do. Oh, there was a Mookie there. I actually needed him. Okay, there's another one. Yeah, you need the toy hammer for this stage. Because obviously they give you another one there. Right, should we over here, we stand on the other subway for our bonus mission to be complete. I'm just going to stand here and let the star coins go into me. For more star coins. And, oh yeah. Excuse me. Our first hidden Waddle Dee, I can hear him. Just gotta hammer these pegs in. Hello. Oh, and star coins too. Alright. More star coins the merrier. Right, raining icicles in this section now, so just basically avoid contact with them. Got some more hammerable hammer pegs to deal with. Guarding a Volume 2 figurine. And an icicle dropping on a green star coin. How fitting. Hammer peg 1, hammer peg 2, and hammer peg 3, which I somehow surprisingly hit. I don't know how I managed to hit that, but whatever. Find 2 secret passageways. This is the first one. You're going to be finding this no matter what, because it's actually the location of a hidden Waddle Dee. Right, we're going to find these gems to pick up. I want to call them star chips in reference to the star chips you pick up in Mario Galaxy, but they're actually not. You notice how that clock over there is similar to the New York clocks you see in New York City's time. So the subway you see in New York City, they have that kind of clock. They do. Right, there's our hidden Waddle Dee. I do think it's actually torture though. You got a carton of milk and a cup of coffee in front of that Waddle Dee, and he's just being tortured in a cage, having to be forced to see items for him to possibly drink, but he's not going to get access to reaching them. Right, second secret passageway is found right over here. Yeah, but the nod is to deal with this storage cabinet because it's holding a invincible candy. We just run past everything. There's our next hidden Waddle Dee. Yeah, the invisible candy is not needed for a mission, so you don't have to concern yourself with it. It's just to allow you to defeat a Balloon Meister so that we can gain access to the hidden Waddle Dee. Right, I'm going to jump up on here real fast. Because Cone Mouth makes a return, except it's not a trophy cone this time. It's a oddly shaped speaker. Right. There's a switch. Destructible floor. And figurine. Right, as soon as I jump over here, these that wall is just gonna go towards us. Right, there's a destructible floor panel over there. So you're just gonna wait for this to come out. It's not gonna push me into the water, thankfully. There we go. Navigating over here will grant you your next and also last hidden Waddle Dee, but I think there's something else hidden up here as well. Yeah, another figurine. And also check inside the shipping containers. Yeah, I know, it says check the shipping container. But it's one shipping container on top of another, basically, so makes sense. But that's actually everything. There we are. Right, what figurines did we pick up this time? A Libel Mall sign. This was the logo for a Libel Mall, owned by a Libel holding company. Making life even livelier was their cooperative slogan. They ran a wide range of businesses: entertainment, arenas, food shops, service industries. Now the remains of those businesses can be found in all kinds of places, empty and alone. We have face cutout photo stand, and our last figurine, Cone Mouth Kirby. An ability where you can stuff an entire cone into his mouth. Use your pointy head to jab below you and bust open cracks in the ground or on pipes. You're out of control, Kirby. Seriously? Oh, there's another one. Oh, Maximum Tomato. If your health is low, just eat a Maximum Tomato to fully heal yourself. They're packed with nutrients, ironically. Did these fall through the same vortex as Kirby and his friends? Or were they in the new world already? It's hard to tell, but everyone seems to enjoy them. Even the Beast Pack. I personally wouldn't. I'm one of those people that actually loves tomato ketchup, loves tomato soup, but does not love tomato as a whole. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit of a weird person. But I don't care. Right, 2 more hidden treasure roads. We've got time to do them. Pencil drill. Oh, great, drill one again. Okay, so it's just basically dig through the fence panels. And I got hit immediately, which means I'm not going to complete the challenge. Right, just dig under that. There we go. Just... Did I barely do... Yeah, I did barely do it. So I was getting my tongue tied there because I was wanting to say, did I barely do it? And then it was just like getting another word in my head at the same time. Right, other one, Noble Ranger. Oh, this is one where you have to deal with a 360 arena. Oh, she's shooting switches, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. That's going to be another one that's coming up later on. Wow. I didn't charge it up fast enough to actually get all of them. Right, just charge up the ring. Yeah. It's just basically shoot the ghosts and everything else in between. It's not really a fun thing to actually commentate on. It's just stand perfectly still in a box, shoot at enemies, and then move on ahead. Right, these cannonballs shot by the shot stones are going to be there to basically block my shots. So it's almost like time your shot at the perfect time, but at the same time just wail, basically. Right. There we go. We're going to end things off there then. Next time on Kirby in the Forgotten Land, we will do our next stage in Winter Horns, Windy, Freezing Seas. See you guys then.